I'll make up hashtags.
Yeah. Hey, welcome back to Tech Warped. We're coming at you live from the WeBeam TV studios here in Newport Richey, Florida. I'm Hunter Ginn.
I'm Michael Stanley.
And I'm Deena Hayes.
Hey, you got your name right this time.
And he fell down.
Oh,
poor Tuxedo Mask, he died.
Tuxedo Mask died again. He does nothing every episode.
He lasted 15 seconds into the show.
Not even that long.
But guys, guess what? We are here for episode 2.
Episode 2. If you're back, I'm sorry.
We got a lot of views last week for our first one.
I was actually kind of surprised. The building didn't burn down, which in my opinion, that was the first good thing.
Yeah, you know, I mean, at least, but there's always time for more fire.
Our boss man didn't fire us.
Boss man didn't fire us. Building didn't burn down. It was a really good show.
There we go.
But this week, we've got a lot coming up with METROCON and Supercon and Holiday Matsuri. You're going to be seeing a lot of that this week from us. We're going to be talking about the panel that we're going to be doing at METROCON, in addition to Deena's actually traveling to Supercon next weekend.
Yep, I'll be over at Supercon pretty much from the Thursday up until that Sunday. So I'm going to see if I can broadcast live for you guys there. I'll be there with the Bombshells cosplay, and definitely going to show some floor and floor video. Who knows what I'll come up with at Supercon. It's my first time, so I have no idea what to expect.
It's Miami. Everyone loves Miami.
I've been to Miami. I've never been to Miami.
I don't like Miami.
It's all
you like Miami?
I don't like Miami.
I thought everyone loved Miami.
I went once and I never want to go back again.
I know the songs about Miami.
The Will Smith one?
Exactly.
That's about it.
That's the only clean one I know about Miami.
And then, Mike, you've got a couple things going on.
Got nerd news, top 20 Marvel Cinematic movies.
And we have a special surprise, special Mike
video. That video.
That we're going to be seeing here in a little bit. Speaking of videos, let's go ahead and roll right into this week's top 5 videos. Coming at number 5, guys, it turns out Michael Jackson never died. He actually just picked up a new career.
Oh my God!
Oh, what a DDT. Glorious DDT.
Smooth criminal, that one. Oh.
He can sing, he can dance, he can deliver head-devastating blows in wrestling.
I wonder if they won.
Down and
I hope he won. I'd be devastated if he lost.
Oh my gosh.
But that was good.
Yeah, so good. So number 2, it's July. We all like to go swimming. Ideally, you hit the water when you go swimming, but we'll see how this guy does it anyway.
No.
Oh my God.
No.
Oh my God.
So let me get this straight. The nuts hit the pool deck.
Face hit the water.
Face hit the water.
Then probably hit the pool.
He then hit the pool. He's dead.
And just for good measure, Pride is completely dead because now it's viral. So
yeah, a week ago he was a cool, nice guy, and this week no one wants to talk to him.
So I guess moral of the story is go swimming with your swimmies. Maybe cushion it next time. I don't know.
Speaking of wrestling videos, what else?
Number 3, up and away. Guy found a new way to get out of the ring really quickly.
Gaines signaling for it here. Both men go to the corner. There's a pounce to the outside! Pounce sends him over the top to the outside!
You know, wrestling.
He's gone.
Wrestling moments.
He's gone.
Wrestling moments are best defined by the announcer.
Yeah.
Oh
It
my
takes a
gosh.
good announcer. That was a good announcer.
Like, I know airplane prices are ridiculous, but there's a better way to travel.
I want to know what the actual plan was for that one.
I don't think there was
know.
a plan.
Because he didn't jump up, because I used to wrestle, so normally you
Right.
prepare yourself for the move.
Right.
He just jumped up and a guy just ran him over and he was gone.
You think
Like
he was
the
supposed to
one-
like hit the rope and then come back, or?
I wonder if that's just one of those like adrenaline moves where you're just like, yeah, man, we got this. We practiced this 100 times, and you just go up too much, and you're
I want to know
bye.
what happened to the poor granny or whoever
front row
was
and-
sitting in the front row and just was sitting there.
That was
eating their
probably like
popcorn.
his actual grandma. She's like, I'm gonna watch little Jimmy wrestle.
And little
This is his
Jimmy
dream come true.
becomes big Jimmy
on
and
your lap.
flying towards you, and someone died in that one too. We have a lot of pain and death this week in our top 5.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Let's see the next one.
Let's see what we got next.
Why was there a pole there? That's my question.
I have a theory.
Okay.
It's a good one. So I have a theory that the guy that got slammed into the pole was saying for years, I really want to learn how to pole dance, but he would never just nut up and do it. So his friend was like, just get on the pole, and like that's what happened.
That hurt. You know, they say wrestling's fake, but there was nothing fake about
yeah.
that.
Pain is real.
Oh,
That was not a
God.
cushion
I
pole.
wouldn't even want to do that.
By any means. So one person flew out of a ring into grandma, and the other person flew
Into a pole.
And they're all making their mamas proud.
They're all
That's really
proud.
what it's
All for
about.
$5 for
Here,
that night.
$5.
That's the thing too. The manager's probably like, "Here, kid, here's your $25 and your free beer."
You're
you
lucky
go.
if you make 25 on the indie circuit.
By the way, health
Really?
insurance
Yeah,
not
indie circuit
included.
don't pay you crap.
Interesting.
Oh, geez. So this last one.
Coming in at number 1, it turns out these Madden games are getting a little bit more realistic. You'll see what we mean. Minute. Oh, okay, there was fumble.
I've had this happen in a
This
game
happens.
before.
This is very normal.
Yeah.
I'm cheering like anything.
Yeah, and you're sitting there, you're like, all right, we got it, all
talking
right.
shit to whoever I'm playing
All the
with.
way-
I'm like,
all the
yep,
way
I'm
back,
good,
right?
I'm good.
Wait a minute.
Why's my guy in my way?
Oh, he just
Wait,
ran
what?
into his
What?
guy. Wait,
Oh.
okay, now he picked it away. Okay, now
Right.
he's got the
So
ball.
pretty much-
What the hell?
Oh, now we're going back. Wait a minute.
So
What's
that's-
All right,
happening?
let's stop him.
So that's
All right.
like you going to one place being like, oh man, I forgot my keys, gotta go back, turn around, gonna back all the way back home, and you're trucking it, you're like, yeah, making great time, gonna get there 5 minutes early, it's gonna be great, and then all of a sudden, wait, did I grab my keys? Shit, no I did not. So now you gotta go all the way back.
I quit.
If
would
that
rage
ever
quit.
happens in real football, I will watch every game every week until the day I die.
Actually, in real football, I want to see that one wrestling move. Someone jump up and get hit and just fly.
I would like
That
to
one
see
would be cool, but I'd like to see Michael Jackson wrestle as well.
I would like to see Michael Jackson throwing a chair into a pole in a football field. That would be great. Also, there's a pool involved somewhere. Now we got all 5.
And then speaking of special videos,
Oh, all right. So,
so
last
Mike,
night,
let's preface this. What's going on here in this video we got coming up?
Dylan, Boss Tech's son,
Mm-hmm.
we were over at the house last night, and he's like, oh, play this wonderful VR game. I'm like, okay. Emily wants to play.
Okay.
Emily is not a very good
She sounds like
person.
a cute
Emily is
girl.
a saint and did nothing wrong.
Yeah,
She
so
sounds fun.
There's 3 little possessed dolls in a
Uh-huh.
house and a dead Emily. And the first doll, you guys survive for 6 hours. The first doll is a girl, creepy. You're gonna see her. You gotta look at her. Once you look at her, she goes away. No problem.
Interesting.
So I played a few times, died really quick. The last time, the one we recorded, I survived for a while. The doll didn't scare me. I talked shit to the doll.
And then something happens?
Yeah, you just gotta watch it.
Let's take a look and see how Michael did.
I'm gonna cry like a baby.
Go part 2? Never be outdone. Hello? Your pizza's here. Come on, show your face. I want to point out, not to demoralize you. Man, don't open up by yourself. Whoa! 15 seconds in. I don't like this room. The fuck?
I heard banging, then something broke. Who ordered the pizza? That's what I want to know. Really? Really? I haven't been to there yet. You're harmless.
Yeah, red light, green light, just don't move.
I think they want to kill me. No shit. You're already dead, girl.
Is that door always open?
That one?
Yeah.
I ain't going in there.
That's where I died.
Man.
I want to push and say that's the basement, but I can't be sure. Fuck your phone. Your own phone spooked you.
Shut up!
Just vibrated itself off the fridge.
Oh, the bathroom. Okay, I'm good. Oh, really? Really? In the bathroom? Man. Look at this room. Man.
Oh no. Think it's midnight, boys.
Ha! I got you! Try me now, bitch!
No, 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 not today.
Got you that time. Fart knocker. Man! Fucking. Nope, nope, nope. Don't like this room either. Man.
I like your living room. There's safety in the living room.
No! Man! No. Are you hanging?
What the fuck?
You're really creeping me out.
I've never seen that.
Man! Boxy! You see that? Bitch!
Just a little girl, Mike. Calm down.
You ain't little. Sorry, whatever that was.
You use it the green screen. It's gonna punched it.
Fuck. I want to go in this room, but it's dark.
Light switch on the right, man. There it is. No, no, more to the right. Look up, look up. There it is. You see it?
No.
That little glimmer of light. There it is. Gotta go in the room.
Man. Oh. Man. Man!
Oh. Ho, ho, ho.
You trying me, little girl. I see you looking at me. Stop phone. I hear you over here.
Huh?
Oh, I thought I heard you over here.
That wasn't me, man. I haven't moved.
Man! Lights! Where? Ah, shit!
What do you have him doing? His buddy is doing VR, but I have no idea what he's doing. Thanks for watching, everybody! What the hell just happened here?
I'm having a fucking heart attack! Nope.
It's okay, don't cry.
Nope. Alright, so...
Did you change your diaper after that?
Yes.
I would have too, actually.
So, the funny part, we're right near the end,
Yeah.
and Dylan hears Boss Tech and Mama Tech come in the house.
You're right.
So, Dylan runs out there to tell him, shh, be quiet. He's streaming this right now. Next thing you hear is, oh, fuck, shit! Me just scream out loud, and they all run downstairs to the room I'm in to see what the hell happened. And I'm on the ground. I'm like, nope, take all this off. I'm done. I can't do no more.
Oh my god, get me out of the
done.
Matrix.
Dylan's on the ground laughing at his
Yeah, of course, Dylan walks by at the end. Hey, thanks, everybody.
Yeah, when they said,
He's texting me last night like, I just got some great content for tomorrow. So.
like they told me, oh yeah,
Thanks,
you're playing
Dylan.
Emily Wants to Play, and I was like, oh yeah, I've seen Markiplier play that. It's a pretty scary game. And then I look at the video, and go, oh, you're on VR.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet summer child, you're gonna die.
I really felt like I was going to have a heart attack. Worst part, I get out of the room, I'm going back upstairs, go in the kitchen. The kitchen in a game where it has that big table, that's Boss Tech's kitchen. He has a big table there. I'm like, no.
It got a little too real for you.
So they should have started flipping the lights on you.
Oh my god, I would have went
I just
outside.
started messing with you.
I would
Oh my
have
gosh.
went out into the RV and went to sleep. I couldn't have done it, no.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Well, I think we're in July, so we're close enough to get to October, so we can start bringing all the spooky stuff out, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
For some reason,
Yeah.
June is when people start caring about Halloween. I don't know how that works.
I'm ready for it. If that means we get to play more scary games and he gets to scream more, I'm about this.
We're going to have to
You know
go
what?
to Sam's and buy some stock
We're
up on
going to
diapers.
bring it in here someday, and we're going to get everybody to play it.
Oh god.
I'll be wearing a diaper that day.
There we go. All right.
On that note, I'm going to go and get ready for my segment, so y'all have some fun.
Yeah. All right, guys.
All right,
Well,
Deena, what we got next?
so earlier this week, I had the pleasure of speaking with one of our cosplayers. You can see behind us here. This is Kira Chi, if you guys don't already know her. She's already got quite a bit of following on Instagram, Facebook, and other places, and we've done some events together. So I did a quick interview with her and asked her a couple questions to get to know a little bit about like, you know, how to become a cosplayer and different things that are important to her. So the first thing I asked was, how did you get started into cosplay, or what was your first cosplay? Kira Chi says, I got started into cosplay when I got myself a Sailor Uranus cosplay on the internet. She was only about 11 or 12 at the time, had no idea what cosplay was, and heard there was a thing called anime conventions, so she went to go check it out, and someone explained what exactly cosplay was, and here she is about 10-ish years later, doing what you've seen here as her Magical Girl Diva as one of her featured cosplays. So the next question I asked her was, what are some of the cosplays that you have a special attachment to, or that are special to you, or your favorites? She says, oh boy, that is a touchy one. I have weird attachments to my cosplays. My favorite seems to change every time I get a new cosplay. I know Sylvanas is a new cosplay that's probably going to end up being the favorite. Her new obsession is currently Magical Girl Diva, which is the last one we saw. And that she said it's just because it's beyond fun character to cosplay, and she just loves the outfit. Next one I asked was, what are some big projects we have coming up for you? She says, well, she's got a few going on. She's working on remaking Black Rose from Dot Hack. So it's an older game and anime series if you guys aren't familiar. And that was going to be working on Witch Mercy is another one. Also working on the new Kairi outfit for the new Kingdom Hearts 3 coming out soon. We hope. And also going to be completing Sylvanas is the other one that we were talking about. She plans on debuting that one at METROCON. Also, the next one, as I said, what are some tips you have for up-and-coming cosplayers or people who want to start cosplaying? She says, when I talk to people who want to start cosplaying, I hear that mostly that they're nervous. She said, it's really understandable. It's a scary experience your first time cosplaying. And once you find one thing she would suggest often for nerves is to do your first cosplay to find someone who can do it with you, like a friend you can cosplay with. Tends to help your nerves and help you have more of a genuinely good time. Other advice would be to remember that it's just about having a good time. It's sometimes easy to get caught up in the potential fame, the money, and the cosplay that it can all offer. But at the end of the day, it's meant to be about expressing yourself and characters you care for. So that has been a word with Kirichi. As you can see here, some of her photos behind us here. You can find her on Instagram, Facebook. She does have a Ko-fi account if you guys want to donate to her causes or help her build more cosplays. But yeah, we'll post some links on the Tech Warp page, and you guys can follow her there.
Yeah, she's incredibly talented, and she'll actually be at METROCON along with us, and we'll chat a little bit more about that later. But for now, let's go check in with Michael and see what's in this week's Nerd News.
How's everybody doing? We're back with Nerd News this week. On a somber note, I have to start off with something sad. The man who helped Stanley create Doctor Strange and Spider-Man has passed away in his New York home. He was 90 years old. Steve Ditko, may you rest in peace. We're going to miss you. Thank you for all the wonderful times and the comics you gave us. On another note, Panic at the Disco frontman Brandon Urie has came out Friday and announced he is pansexual. For everybody that doesn't know what that is, he just means he loves everyone. And that's how it should be. You should just love everybody for who they are. It doesn't matter any race, gender, anything like that. On other news, are you a Pokemon fan? I know I am. Nintendo has officially announced all 151 original Pokemon are going to get new plushies this year. So who is your favorite Pokemon? Tell us in the links below in the chat. Also, one of my favorite shows on Netflix, Castlevania, great anime. Netflix has announced Season 2 is coming out. Also, with Season 2, we're going to have 8 episodes this season, so it's going to be awesome. The release date for that right now is October 26th. I know I'll be there watching. I can't wait. What was your favorite episode in Season 1? Let me know. Also, Guardians of the Galaxy director James Gunn has been fed up with all the whiny Star Wars babies that are out there that have been harassing everybody. Poor Kelly Tran has taken off her social media because people are threatening her, sending her messages, are rude and everything. That's uncalled for. But director James Gunn said, all y'all need to calm down and y'all need to go therapy. There's no reason to sit here and start bashing the actors for the movie. Personally, I thought the movie did great. Also, Kelly Tran was an amazing actress. I can't wait to see what they do with her for the next episode of the movie. On other news, Spider-Man, the new movie coming out into the Spider-Verse, they have casted Nick Cage to play a voice in that. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Nick Cage is a good and bad actor at times, but he will be playing a Spider-Man Noir character, kind of steampunky looking character. Can't wait to check that out, see how that goes. On our last news, Anime Expo, one of the biggest things Anime Con's going on this weekend, has announced, Legendary Set has announced Gundam is going to be finally made into a live-action movie. That's going to be an awesome movie. I can't wait to see live-action Gundams on a big screen. With how Ready Player One looked, they did have the Gundam on the back of the movie right there. If they can do it in that movie, they did it in Pacific Rim, why not have a live-action Gundam movie this time? So I'm looking forward to more news on that. Once I hear more information, photos, everything, I will definitely let you all know. And that is it for Nerd News this week. Thank you.
So one thing we want to plug here real quick is we have a special raffle that we're going to be doing. We have a really awesome canvas painting of Yoda that we are raffling off. It's $6 a ticket, and it's going to 2 different charities. Which ones?
We have Hooked on Hope, which is for childhood cancers, and we also have Pepin Academy for kids with special needs and autism.
And we're going to be running, we're actually going to have it on display at METROCON so you can see it if you're there. And we're going to be running it all weekend through METROCON, and then the final day of METROCON in the last hour, which would be about 5 p.m. July 22nd. is where we're going to announce the winner.
Yeah.
So,
Live.
Yeah, and we're going to be doing that live. So that's something we're going to chat about a little bit later regarding METROCON and everything we're going to be doing there.
Yeah, and you guys, if you are going to be at METROCON and participating in the raffle, that means you could actually go home walking away with that badass Yoda painting.
It's really cool.
So heck yeah.
Trust me. The pictures and the videos don't do it justice. You definitely want to see it in person.
Yep, and we also have an online link that we're going to be posting too, so if you guys aren't going to be at the convention but still want to participate or want to just get a head start on everybody, that's also an option.
All right, Mike's got one more bit today. Thankfully, he's already been embarrassed enough with the video and the nerd news, but now he's got his top 20 Marvel movies.
Ant-Man came out this weekend. I'm excited to go see. I'm hoping to go catch the movie tonight, but in celebration of Ant-Man, I'm going to give you every Marvel Cinematic Universe movie from worst to best. So we're going to start off this countdown with number 20, Thor: The Dark World. It was an okay movie. Sadly, you just couldn't really enjoy it that much. I hate to say that movie is number 20, but it is. Number 19, Age of Ultron in 2015. There were so many things they could have did better with that, even with Ultron. I just was not that happy with it. I'm hoping they just do something better next time if they bring Ultron ever back. Number 18, do you remember the Hulk movie with Edward Norton? I really don't. They were hoping to have him do the whole cinematic universe. Sadly, that never happened. Poor Edward Norton, I know he did a good job writing the movie. The movie just did not make that much money in the movies this time. Number 17, the first Thor movie. Great concept. It was really good. I enjoyed it. Number 16, Iron Man 2. Out of the 3 Iron Man movies, I personally think it was better than number 3, but sadly, money-wise, it didn't do as good. Number 15, Ant-Man 2015. Great comedy movie. They did a great job with that. I'm hoping a second one will definitely be better. Number 14, Captain America, The First Avenger. Another great movie. Captain America finally see how he became Captain America, the origin story and everything. Number 13, Iron Man 3. Personally, I didn't enjoy this movie as much. It was really boring to me. Number 12, Guardians of Galaxy Volume 2. I personally really enjoyed the movie. I can't wait for Volume 3 and see what they do with this movie. Hopefully, we'll see what happens after the next Marvel movie if they come back to life. We don't know. Number 11, Ant-Man and the Wasp. Yes, it just came out, but it's still going to be in the top 20. So go out, see that movie. If you've seen it, comment below in the chat. Let us know what you think about the movie. Number 10, Doctor Strange. Another great movie. Well, I don't know what else to say about it. Everything's been great on all the movies. Number 9, Avengers: Infinity War. I really enjoyed this movie. They did a great job tying everybody together. Still sad. I'm going to say it. It's not a spoiler anymore. I'm pissed off Peter Parker died in this movie. He should not have died. Number 8, Captain America: Winter Soldier. Again, Captain America is probably one of my favorite superheroes that's been out in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Number 7, Spider-Man: Homecoming. Finally, a good Spider-Man movie that did justice. I'm happy they didn't go with the origin of this movie. They just took it off right from the beginning. It was an awesome movie. Number 6, the very first Avengers movie. I remember when they were talking about this movie, I didn't know how they were going to do this, bringing all the characters into one movie. I was really hesitant, but when it came out, I think I saw it 4 or 5 times in a theater within a week. It was one of the best movies. I highly enjoyed this movie. It's still, I watch it every couple months. I put that in a DVD player and watch it. Number 5, Captain America: Civil War. The best fight scene was still at the airport, seeing Spider-Man come in and Iron Man goes, "Hey, Underoos." That was an awesome point in the movie. Number 4, Thor: Ragnarok. A lot of people didn't like it because they said it was too funny. I was very happy with it. I thought they did a great job with it. Just bringing Hulk in that movie was just awesome. Number 3, Iron Man, a movie that started it all. You can't go wrong with Iron Man. Tony Stark was awesome. Robert Downey Jr. is a great actor. I know he doesn't want to do the franchise much longer. I just hope he does end up sticking around a little bit longer, because we can't have Avengers without him. Number 2, the original Guardians of the Galaxy. That movie, from the very first minute with the music, the soundtrack of that movie was awesome. Batista did a great job. Groot the whole time. I am Groot. I am Groot. Just one of my favorite movies. And number 1 is not a surprise. The biggest one in the blockbuster this year, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. One of the best ones they've done so far. It made a lot of money. I can't wait for Black Panther 2. We'll see how that goes. And that is it for your top 20 this week. Thank you.
Wakanda Forever. Mike, you have the enthusiasm of my dead grandma. Personally, my favorite Marvel film is Shrek, because I think he could beat any of them in a fight.
The door's over there. Whenever you're ready.
Yeah. Is Shrek coming in?
No.
No?
But you're leaving with that attitude.
Right, but no, hey, real quick. As you can see behind us here, we've got the Yoda. This is what's going to be raffled off. Painting.
Yes.
So $6 per ticket. All the money's going to charity. We don't take a penny of it at all.
At all?
I wish we would.
No, it's for the children.
I know it's for the children.
God, you idolize Shrek and you steal from children.
Shrek would help the children.
Shrek would have helped the children.
Shrek would help the children, and so should you by buying a ticket today.
Oh, no.
And not giving me the money.
No. I think other staff members will be in charge of the money. You can just, you're this the pretty face.
Thank you.
So is Yoda.
Anyone's ever said that to me.
So is Yoda. Oh, my God.
Aside from my mother. Anyway, what do you have next coming up, Deena?
Oh, my goodness. Next up, let's see.
Cosplay tutorial.
Oh yes, next up we have our cosplay tutorials. So I went ahead and looked over Kamui Cosplay. If you guys are familiar with her, she's a very famous German cosplayer.
Monster Hunter.
Yes, known for her Monster Hunter, Final Fantasy, oh my God, just like everything Blizzard related. She is just one of the most versatile creators, and she showed a tutorial on how she pretty much shows her process on building with Worbla. If you guys don't know what Worbla is, it is a thermoplastic that you heat it up and it can take shape and then hold that shape.
It's cosplay 101.
Yeah, it's almost like cemented. It's really it's a versatile. It's used in most armor builds. So she's showing us how to build a bracer and pretty much shows the breakdown of where you start to the finished product. So we're going to go to the video so she can break that down for us. was a tutorial brought to you by Kamui Cosplay. So as you saw her contact information, she does have books out. She has a YouTube channel full of tutorials like that. I follow her on Instagram, and that's where she posts most frequently. But just as a kind of like a more in-depth look at that, she pretty much does all of her cosplay and gun builds, everything like it. She will break it down based on the piece, so print out like a 3D model of it basically, and then use those small little pieces to keep building and layering. So she almost never uses like a full-scale prop that's like has like any kind of trigger mechanisms. It's mostly EVA foam and Worbla. So definitely check her out to see more of that, especially if you're starting to do your own props like myself.
She's awesome. I love her work.
Yeah, super sweetheart too. Love her.
Cool, cool, very cool. So next weekend, you're going to be out.
Yeah.
Which means next week's the Hunter and Mike show, which I'm very excited for.
It's going to be very fun.
It'll be something. It'll be
I feel like I'm going to be like that parent that's just watching the nanny cam, be like, why are they pooping on the floor? Stop pooping on the floor.
So where are you going next week?
I'm going to be in, it's technically Fort Lauderdale, but Miami area.
Same thing.
Yeah, same difference.
You've been to one, you've been to all.
Pretty much. But I'm going to be over at Supercon, so Florida Supercon specifically, and I'm going to be there with the DC Bombshells.
So who are the Bombshells?
So the Bombshells are ran by Bri Cosplay, and she coordinated, there's I think over 24 of us now. There's all like the actual DC Bombshells. So if you guys are familiar with DC Comics, they came out with the Bombshell comic line, like they have the figures, pretty much just even cosplay patterns because it got so popular. So I cosplay Bombshell Mira, so I'm going to be debuting 2 different versions of Mira as well as the one I've been showing, and we are doing panel, we are doing the after party, and we also will be out on the vendors floor doing booths and signings and whatnot there too. But there's going to be over like 20 of us there. So chances are we have your favorite Bombshell. If you want a photo with her, come on over, say hello. We're also going to be right next door to the artists who make the Bombshell comics.
Oh, that's
very
gonna be
cool.
Awesome.
Yeah, so it's going to be a very cool event, and it's going to, again, my first time going to SuperCon, so I'm extremely excited to see what it has to offer.
So you haven't been to SuperCon before.
Never.
What have you heard about it?
That is gigantic. It is just
Apart
huge.
from Miami, and yeah, it's Miami. But
Well, yeah. I mean, Miami, I've heard not so favorable thing just because it's like crowded. It's a major city, so all
right.
bad things that come with major cities. And that's usually what people talk about before the positives is the negatives.
So who's the main demographic with SuperCon?
I would say comic book fans.
Comic book fans.
Mostly.
Okay.
A lot of, there's quite a big cosplay environment there. There's some masquerades, so some showcases, some skits.
Okay.
Hall contest, a runway contest, which if you guys know the difference, a hallway contest is you were walking around the floor, they take your photo and post it and people vote.
Okay.
A runway contest is it's not as formatted as a cosplay or costume contest. Runway can be a high fashion version of a costume, an original character, as long as it is a build that you either made or you can even make it, buy it, doesn't matter. It's just you come as you are and it's how you overall present yourself versus a cosplay contest.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah, right? That's a lot. Almost as much as Anime Expo that's
Anime
going on
Expo's
right
going
now,
on this
too.
weekend, and there's
Photos I've seen from that, it's been packed.
That's worse than E3.
Yeah, they said it was extremely packed.
And to make things worse, in LA right now, it's like 105. They're through a heat wave right now.
Yeah, so hopefully Miami will be nothing like that.
Hopefully.
Fingers crossed. I don't do well in large spaces. And
Well, looking at the guest
You've got the guest list up here for Florida Supercon. So who
you
we got?
have like John Barrowman from Doctor Who, Arrow, Steve Cardness, I think is his last name, one of the Power Rangers. Shawn Michaels is going to be there. Lou Ferrigno's going to be there, just to name a few. Oh,
So I'd
there's
say
just so many people.
it's pretty comparable to MegaCon with the guest list.
Tara Reid from Sharknado.
Okay.
Can't go wrong
Yeah,
with
like
that.
this con
Can
definitely
you go
has-
wrong with Sharknado? I think you can go wrong with Sharknado.
Sharknado's
You can-
awesome. Sharknado is good.
Sharknado might be good, but they're on what? How many are they at now?
This is going to be number 6.
Okay, there's a problem there.
This is the last one.
Good.
They go back in time.
Oh, okay.
Don't ask me why, but they go
Did
back
they
in
ever
time.
go to space?
I think they did in
If
the
they
last
didn't,
one.
then they didn't go far enough, actually. We need to...
Oh,
it needs to go until they go to space.
Best thing about Sharknado are the cameos.
Well,
You've had people from Shark Tank on there. Corey Taylor of Slipknot's been on there.
why?
Why not?
Why not?
Also,
Because it's
also next week, SharkCon's in Tampa, and Ian Ziering is going to be there.
Isn't Shark Week coming up too?
Yeah,
Or-
Shark
Shark
Week's
Week,
coming up
you got
very
SharkCon,
Yeah.
Sharknado.
It's all about sharks.
Too many sharks.
Pool sharks, we got them all.
We have pool gators.
I want to see someone cosplaying Sharknado at SuperCon.
Oh my god, I believe it. So there you go, guys. There's your challenge. Go cosplay
Show us your
Sharknado.
best shark cosplay.
Oh god, left shark is best shark. But Yeah, overall, I would say Supercon has a pretty comparable roster to MegaCon. They've obviously got a bigger budget to get some of these more elusive guests or guests who are just going to cost a lot more to bring out. So I imagine that's going to be the biggest pull is the vendor room, the guests.
I've heard like last year they had professional wrestling there.
Yes, they do have professional wrestling again this year. So they do have it's like fantasy anime wrestling.
I'm intrigued.
One of the people that they highlighted was Rey from Star Wars. So I would be extremely interested to see how they would have her do like hand-to-hand combat.
So they're going to have the guest wrestlers there interact with the wrestling show? Because you have Shawn Michaels, Gangrel, Jerry the King Lawler, Rey Mysterio Jr., Christian Cage, all going to be there.
I would probably guess not, being on more the performer side of this. They probably will be invited as guests, or like if they want to come on and like announce a fight. But to have them be thrown into a fight when they're not actually practicing with those other performers, probably not.
They'd end up like the poor sucker at the start of the show getting thrown into a pole.
Exactly.
I want to see Goku take a super kick from Shawn Michaels.
Then again, I'm pretty sure if they're like
What
a
did
super...
Goku ever do to you?
If they're just like a really big wrestling fan, they'd be like, can you please RKO me? That would be a great honor. So I could see that happening too.
For the show.
But yeah, I know one thing that I'm personally excited about is the after party for Bombshells, because we're pretty much going to be there as like interactive guests. So we're going to be on the floor having a good time, but like making sure everyone else is having fun too.
Cool.
So that's...
Is the party going to be like the party at MegaCon? Or is it going to be bigger?
Similar. I would imagine bigger, honestly. The one at MegaCon kind of fell apart a little bit because there was a lot of miscommunications as far as like the event runners, the con owners, everything, and then us as a group. So there was a lot of like, where are we supposed to be? What exactly are we doing while we're here? Is like there was a costume contest and there wasn't a costume contest. So like Supercon seems a lot more relaxed on that. There's no structured like, oh, you have to do this and that. It's more of, no, show up, have a good time, make sure everyone else has a good time. Here's what we're going to give you to work with. So pretty much there's no other crazy agendas to meet.
So this past week we had Anime Expo.
Yeah.
Next weekend we've got Florida Supercon.
And SharkCon.
And SharkCon,
Can't
apparently.
forget sharks.
And then the following weekend
Is
we've
our
got
big weekend.
METROCon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is where we're going to be running the show for 4 days at METROCon.
Yeah, we're going to stream Comic Book 101 there, Nerd Talk, and our show is all going to be there.
We have a new show that's going to be premiering soon. I don't know if you want to
The cosplay show.
Yeah, cosplay show.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
Probably do a lot of bits
working on it
at METROCon for that.
Yeah,
That'd be very good.
That's what I'm hoping to get a lot of footage for that to start
Okay.
off our first episode, and hopefully talk to all the cosplayers and get guests lined up for our first show.
So at METROCon, Thursday through Sunday, we have our own space in the vendor room in the back, where we're going to be live streaming. We're going to be doing interviews with guests, and that's also where we're going to feature the raffle. We're going to be featuring the raffle there. That's where we're going to do the giveaway, and then Saturday night is the Tech Warp panel.
Yeah.
Which is going to be unique because we haven't done that yet. This is a new one.
We kind of just asked to do a panel before the show even started.
Right, because we wanted to get in. We were like, hey, we're starting a show. We really want to promote it. So the Tech Warp panel, it's going to be a show. It's going to be a recorded show that we're going to air live 1 week. But it's going to be, because we're going to have a live audience, we want to feature that audience as much as we can. We want to do as much audience participation and interaction as possible. So we're probably going to have some challenges going on and some giveaways, lots of good stuff like that.
Yeah, I like to do like a
Physical
trivia
challenges?
bit.
Physical challenges, as in
Double Dare?
Double Dare.
We're pretty much going to become Double Dare for a night.
I'm perfectly fine with that.
But I also would absolutely be okay with doing some kind of like trivia show too.
Yeah,
Like would be
like Double Dare.
almost like Double Dare.
Someone likes Double Dare. Did you watch this week's at all?
I did.
I didn't get a chance to watch any
You're
this week.
missing out. Mark Summers, add me on Facebook.
Did anybody win this week?
No. They haven't found too many smart kids to go through that obstacle course.
I just know they've only had one winner. That
I
was the
keep
first
seeing
week.
those kids, and I just want to like shove them out of the way and be like, "Excuse me, let me show you
Well,
how
This
it's
is
done.
how you do it.
This is how you pick a nose." Okay?
You're that guy who like kicks the kids out of the ball pit. Be like, I'll go to the bottom of the ball
Yeah,
pit.
exactly. I'd be like, let me
Well, he's
show
want
you.
to take money from the charity already, so yeah.
Exactly,
He's
so-
that kind of guy.
So we need to dress you
A
up like
Polar
Shrek
Pop
and just
is
let
only
you have a day.
79 cents. Okay, that's.
So why were you laughing?
No.
Why was I laughing?
Yeah, because
while,
people were asking why
while
you were
Deena was
laughing.
introducing her bit. Well, there was an idiot off to the side of the studio here, doing stupid things, making obscene gestures.
Oh, geez.
Yeah. So, but yeah, so the Tech Warp panel I think is going to be really cool. It's going to be a unique thing. We haven't done one like that before. I've done panels in the past for other shows, but this one's going to be different because we're actually going to be making a show. And the audience just gets to be a part of that.
We'll be able to also promote the other shows.
And of course,
Comic
yeah,
Book
we're going to be promoting all the other
101, Nerd
shows.
Talk.
So
Boss Tech will be in it.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Master Roshi will be
We're
there.
gonna try to get Master Roshi.
Yeah,
all
he needs
set up.
cosplay that.
He does, absolutely. If you haven't met our executive producer, you'll know what we mean. Come Metro.
Watch Nerd Talk and you'll see him.
You'll see exactly what we mean.
Exactly. That
Unless
would
he
be great.
just pops up on camera now and then.
No one wants to see.
Oh
me.
jeez, no.
Hi, Bonnie.
I'm fired after this.
Oh jeez. But yeah, definitely MetroCon coming up, and we got to get some of our stuff together for that. I know after that.
After that, the con season kind of dries out for a bit. So MetroCon's kind of, at least for the local Florida area.
Well, we have Spooky Empire in October.
You have
with our
that.
convention.
And that's your domain. You're probably
that's
going to be the
one
one
of my
to
favorite
conquer
ones.
that.
But
We have a new con,
yes, the new con.
and someone at this table is a special guest of said con,
Not
which
me.
we promised we would we would talk about.
I don't
'cause
even go here anymore. I'm just gonna hide under
we
the
teased
table
this,
now.
We teased this last week, so
Yeah, but I won the Spotlight contest for the voting. So you guys, if you were in the LumiCon group, I was one of the candidates, and you guys voted me as your guest for LumiCon. So thank you, holy crap, thank you. And
our head's getting a little big already, don't you think?
Yeah.
and I will be out there LumiCon in
She's going to start
October.
requesting special things.
gonna start
Yeah, I
charging for
request
autographs.
my own trailer. I want green M&Ms only, and when I open them, they better be green.
How much for your autograph? 'Cause I
Water
need it
from
now.
Antarctica.
$18,000. No. Oh gosh, no. Seriously, that like legitimately super humbled to even have that opportunity. So that's another awesome thing to look forward to.
And when is LumiCon?
LumiCon is the last weekend of October, so it's the weekend before Halloween. I believe it is like the 28th to the.
Okay.
So it's going to be like a Halloween themed.
Yeah, they're doing Halloween themed. They are bringing back some of their shows. If you guys are familiar with the Final Fantasy Ball, that is
Yes.
making its next comeback,
back.
which is great. It's an interactive event for Final Fantasy fans, so if you have liked the series at all, it's definitely for you. They also have their wrestling show coming. Have a new wrestling show called the Retro City Warfare. That's pretty much the pro wrestling style show.
I'm all for it.
Yeah, so maybe we'll see someone crash into a pole or just fly off stage. You never know. It's
luck, it'll be
live
me.
shows. They also
fall in
have.
lap.
That's right.
What we call it's a newer term called nerdlesque, so it's pretty much burlesque mixed with nerdy themes, and they have that for the after hour affairs. So that
Where
is
do I
their
sign?
Who is
other
doing
one.
that? Is there a special group doing that?
That is called the After Hour Affairs. They are an independent group and they go from con to con.
Can we get Hunter in it?
Yeah, why not?
Absolutely.
Definitely love to see that.
Absolutely.
We're trying to bring in a crowd. Not
Guys,
scare
we
them.
need you to sign a petition. You need to comment and say like we need like Hunter for AHA or AHA
course
is
we
is
do.
the abbreviation.
So then coming out of LumiCon, we got about
Well,
a month.
Eddie reminded us in chat, before LumiCon, there's Tampa Bay Comic Con
Oh my
and
gosh.
Tampa Bay MegaCon.
There are too many.
Yeah, there are a lot of conventions in Florida, guys. There's also another one out in Orlando too, Anime Festival Orlando too. That's happening in about 2 weeks
yeah.
after MetroCon.
We'll probably make Tampa Bay Comic Con, but that's oh my gosh, there's too many. I don't know how we're gonna cover them all.
That's it. I know I personally will be out there for a couple of them, but we'll keep
As
y'all
far as the
posted
whole
on that.
team goes,
Everybody goes.
MetroCon is going to be our next big one.
That'll be the one all of us
That's
as a
that's
team
that's
are
the
gonna
one
be there.
everyone's going to be there.
The
And
one
then
I also want aim for our whole team being there is Holiday Matsuri.
Holiday Matsuri, yes. So that is in December, typically first or second week.
It's actually I believe it's the 14th to the 16th. It's right in the
14th.
middle of
Okay.
the month.
Okay.
But they did just announce one of their biggest guests today.
They did, which is
Who was today? I didn't see
actually
this
I think it was
roll?
yesterday.
Leon Churro's
Oh,
back.
yes.
His glorious Italian abs.
all 18 of his abs.
So I got a chance to interview him last year.
Leon's very cool, very
And
cool guy.
He's the most down-to-earth person
Absolutely.
there is. He was dressed as All Might last year when
Yes.
I interviewed him, and he just played that character the whole time during the interview.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay.
He was.
That's cool. I like that.
He's awesome.
Yeah.
And then
absolutely.
last year, you and I, we did something new for the first time there last year. We did sort of a live podcast.
Yeah. We did that for I Nerded.
We did that straight on the floor of the convention, sort of in the busiest hallway. We found a table and some chairs, and we just sat down, hooked up all the mics and mixers. We were pulling people as they came by.
Tell me why so.
Well, I wish it was the real Tommy
yeah, it
Wiseau,
was.
though. But we got to
Not
interview
quite Tommy Wiseau.
No, I'm not the real one, but a couple cosplayers dresses them.
a couple cosplayers, some convention staff. That was a
Zachary
very
from
cool
Homa.
thing, and I think we're going to try to do that again this year as well.
Eddie helped us a lot with that.
Eddie
driving
helped a lot,
cosplayers.
pulling in people.
Well, I guess you could say it's our origin.
It's our origin.
Aw. Oh, that origin
That's how it
story.
all started.
Now let's
That
shoot
was
it
actually, I
18
think,
times.
that was the first real time I think we all ended up working together.
Yeah.
We
I
talked
don't
about
think-
it for months.
I don't think Eddie and I met you yet at that time.
Yeah, I met Eddie at
Okay.
Holiday Matsuri.
Yeah.
But yeah, we definitely have a lot going on. Bonnie actually brought up another one. Dragon Con is one out in Atlanta.
I ain't going to
I
Dragon.
personally am not making the
I
trip out to
wanna
Dragon Con
go.
this year. I made it last
Unfortunately,
year.
credit cards have this thing called a limit.
Oh.
It's a real shame,
But I
too.
thought this.
Boss Tech, can you take the RV and just go
Boss
Dragon
Tech does
Con?
have an RV.
Oh no.
Road trip to Dragon Con.
Atlanta,
I
here
think-
we come.
I think that would
Oh
do
my
it.
god.
I think, yeah, that's about it.
Jeez.
I'm sure there's another one out there. There's probably 5 more out.
Oh yeah, no, those are just cons for days. Is that
Colossal Con
cons
Cruise.
for days?
Yeah, there's a
Colossal Con
cruise.
Yeah.
in January.
There's a cruise convention that's happening.
I'm still talking to them about being in it.
Oh
Okay.
my goodness.
Well, so doing what particularly?
Well, originally, before the show started, is when they announced this. I was trying to become a photographer there, but
Oh,
I'm
okay.
still talking to them, trying to see what they can do.
Now, so give me a couple details on that, because I've heard about this cruise convention.
I have been looking at it for a year, or almost a year now. I'd love to know details too. Hey, Colossal Con, you want to
really?
send us
Give
some
us
updates
details.
finally?
So it was announced like a year ago,
Yeah.
and there's still
And
not
they
a lot
still
of
have-
detail?
Well, no, like they didn't even sell like the tickets for it. Like they said it's like a Carnival cruise, as they think, and the dates are the only two things
Tickets
that
have
I've
already
heard.
been on sale.
Have they
Yeah.
really?
So Mike
that's
and
what
I
got me.
noticed they
like,
put a
oh.
status up. They're like, oh, by the way, you've already missed the first wave.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
I
they
know.
never announced it. I'm like, wait a minute, I wanted to get
Yeah.
the first
Yeah.
wave, and
But I keep hearing about this convention that's a cruise, and it sounds cool. I hope they don't sink the boat, but
There
we'll
was
see what
another
happens.
another
but I don't know
convention
if I
that
wanna
tried
do
that too.
Concrete on a cruise.
Concrete on
Well,
a
it's
cruise.
no different than being in a hotel. You're just on a boat.
Yeah.
on
But
a
you're
hotel.
trapped. You can't even leave like you can a hotel.
You could.
Yeah.
There would
I
just.
mean, you just
it
go
would
back
just
to your
be,
room.
On a cruise, Shark Con is always happening, all around you.
But there was actually another convention that tried to do the same thing. It was called FlotaCon, and it definitely sank. Ha 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 ha. Oh my god.
I'm going home now.
And that's as dumb as we get. But no, seriously, it was it was
It's not quite as dumb as we get. It gets worse.
Yeah, we probably will.
But it was similar to like DashCon, where it's like they tried to do this big thing. It did not end up working out the way they thought it
ball pit.
would. Kind of, but it was
Ball pit
like,
that someone peed in.
but it wasn't like a rowboat instead of a cruise boat or anything like that. Like it was no convention. It actually just got canceled. Everyone got refunded because they just didn't get enough funding for it. It was not well enough planned, and I think there was also a weather condition that like made a thing. I don't know.
Talking target.
I don't know, but that's the other thing we got to worry about is Florida weather and cruises. Always
Well, it's
a
in
good time.
January, so it shouldn't be that bad. It's not hurricane season.
Every season's hurricane season in Florida, whether you want it
Every
to be
day
or
is
not.
hurricane season.
Every day is a hurricane
Speaking of
day.
anime, we have Hurricane Barrel coming.
Yes, that's why I got my Sailor Moon gear on
And everyone's
today.
posting
I'm ready
the
to
Sailor
fight.
Moon
I think someone's missing off it.
No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about
Don't
it.
worry about green screen.
It's a green
screwing
screen,
up with
and
outfits.
Jupiter's green, and I didn't think about it, and now I'm missing Jupiter. But you know what?
So hey,
There are
it's not
worse
important.
things.
if you're still watching at this point, I want to say thank you. You survived the second episode of Tech Warped. And
All right, well, we will
again,
be-
the building didn't burn down.
Look
so
at 2
it's a
for
plus
2,
one.
and we will be back next week, 3 p.m.
We're gonna be back next week.
we
It's
still
gonna
got
be the
time.
Hunter and Michael show. So next week, just don't watch. Actually, just
At
No, you
least-
do need to watch. Share it.
watch it and share it because you think the real dumpster fire has started. You haven't seen anything yet. Wait
Oh
till
my
next
gosh.
week.
Hunter, since we don't have Deena, he's going to wear a dress and a wig.
Provided by me, it'll be my size. on
Wig
his
maybe.
body.
Dress is iffy though. So come on.
All right, guys. Well, thank
We'll
you
see
so
what
much. Thanks so much
we
for
done
watching.
already?
We are.
And
It's
we
that
will
time.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry. I don't know what to tell you.
Jeez.
They only let us chat so much before they get tired.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching
Thank
Tech
you.
Warp.
We'll see you
We'll see you
next
next week.